Uh, Today, we will discuss about the university admissions and entry requirements and financial assistance and visa guidelines and post visa services from the universities around the globe. We'll begin with the UK first. So one by one, we'll go within this 1 hour. We are going to cover all the four countries: UK, Australia, New Zealand, right? So we'll begin with the UK first. So as of now, the UK universities, okay, uh, then so this pandemic will be like around the globe. Then UK universities are allowing the first semester online, and the next 3 semesters are in an offline mode. They can study in an offline mode. So in this pandemic, in addition to this, academic will begin in a UK government. UK universities are still treating the safety and security of the students as they are the big priority to this difficult time. So UK universities are still they are thinking that they are giving the utmost priority to the safety and security. And UK universities have been following the strict guidelines on the health safety issued by the UK government and public health authorities in England, Scotland, and Wales. And these guidelines or measures are based on like scientific evidences. So those social distancing are mandatory. And so some of the guidelines is sanitizing your hands and everything whatever the guidelines that are issued by the NHS, then definitely the everyone has to be followed. As the UK government moves on to the next steps in a controlling COVID-19, UK universities are still considering safety measures and social distancing measures. And official bodies of each region, such as Office for the Students for England, have a mandate to protect all the international students, and each UK university have the student protection plan. And so UK universities are coming up if they want to enroll any students, so they should have a perfect plan. Then how you are going to protect your students? Some of the universities are still thinking that after the landing in UK, they have to be isolated for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and still it is not an idea, but still few universities are, and it has to be made by the UKVI. So they have to come to the England, and they have to be 2 weeks in an isolated position, and they have to inform to the government that they where they are staying, and after the 2 weeks, and they have to enroll. Maybe this could be a mandate uh, in the next upcoming to plus tour. So in this pandemic, every industry has been affected. So then what kind of a support the student is getting in this pandemic COVID-19. So then students should be safer and supporting than individual. UK universities are working to repurpose the accommodation, ensure the continuous support to the communication facilities, access to the mechanics that revive the hardship. So then accommodation purpose, every student is facing like an accommodation issue. So universities will try to trying very hardly like to place the students in the right accommodations and everything, and ensure the continuous support to the communication levels and facilities access to the mechanism that can level the hardship. And a real sense of community has developed in a response to the situation with the student innovative looking and how to support each other and each state and the local community as well, and to see how the universities and the students themselves is supporting each other, encouraging students to check out together in a campaign. So then what are the students who are already in UK? What about them? Then what kind of support they are getting? Students should be safe and supported by their universities, and universities are working like anything like they have to be like communicate with the universities, and if they face any kind of a problem they should be reported by the universities, and they'll take complete care of the student. So even they'll give you the financial support to the student in terms of to get rid of this pandemic. So every type of support from the universities is getting, and the first point is they are going to like launch the sessions by online. So the September is already active. So no need to worry by end of August. Everyone is we are hoping so that by the end of the by end of the July or in an August first week, then we will right international flights will begin soon. And So in this pandemic, then everyone will have the doubt, does anything, any immigration rules have been already changed in terms of the qualifications or an entry requirements? But in terms of the qualifications, UK universities are putting in a place to the procedures to ensure that the 2020 applications and enrollment process is as smooth as possible. So, so they're not going to take that, like the process would be anything like an earlier. So the student has to be fill the application form and they have to send the applications and they'll process it within a 3 4 days. The like they'll process the application and send it. They have made the process very smoothly, like in terms of like no need to getting up delayed, maybe some staff are working remotely, but they have made the process very simpler. UK universities will work with an applications by case on the basis to assess with the coursework evidence of qualifications that they need. So whatever the qualifications then selected, like in a graduate level or a postgraduate level, hopefully they'll work on it. So each region with the UK is working closely with the government to ensure the alternative ways to the credit to the then who are fought through their study and have not returned to the home. These measures will be directly communicated to the students, whatever the things that the universities are thinking and whatever the policies that they are making in terms of this pandemic novel COVID-19. So everything will be communicated to students to the directly, and they are giving each and every support to the student. Impact of like online pattern, like universities will take this into an account that when assessing to the student work, UK is not in a unique. One by third of the world is locked down and have to take this approach. UK is not in a unique, like even almost half of the world, one by third of the world is in a lockdown position. UK is not a part, but so hardship is an everywhere, but how we are coming up, then how we are overcoming the problem is very important. So in order to like not wasting of our student time, so they are taking from in terms of to the online purpose. So whenever their classes are missing, so they are taking into the online mode. Of course, there are few advantages and disadvantages with this one, but the student has to be taken on an online mode. Impact of these online education is online will take into that, definitely the online courses would be like even the institutions will run on online mode, and even exams will conduct in an online mode, the presentations and everything, meetings via Zoom like this, like everything will run online. But the student has to be like that, he'll get in every, as soon as the flights will begin, everything will be on a safer and universities are looking to support the students and how they'll adapt to this, like how this adapt, like this online form of learning. Then online learning is overseen strictly of quality of assurance guidelines, and UK universities have like wealth experience in this area. UK is already well equipped. Okay, UK is already well equipped with these kind of things. They're already into the modes of some teaching modules are will teach in an online, and some portions of these sections will be in an offline. So these are all already the UK universities are practicing in this model. So this is not a new thing, but as far as Indian students are concerned, like it will be like different part. So no need to worry much in these things. Okay. Then measures for a 220 entry. So whenever any students wants to enter into that like 320 country, then universities are working. UK universities are working on the expectations that there will be a term of 20 intake, but they are considering the variety of ways to ensure that international students are not disadvantaged by any current or future restrictions. So as we are discussed, they are taking care of like utmost care. They have been taking care of that. So in any case, the student has not to miss even in a single semester, not even a single line. So they are taking every effort and every measures have been taken up in terms of the UK government and by the universities. So ultimately the students don't miss anything. I'll suggest the students that okay, if you have already graduated and applied for in UK, then got an offer letter and then paid the fees in any of the situations in UR, okay, please proceed with that one. If you have the like you know if you're going for a visa, then go ahead, then no worries. Even if universities are ready to ready to teach in online, then take the classes, then second semester, then visa granted, then fly wherever you want, then continue. So that's my suggestion in order to not waste your study time and a year. So a genuine student must be scared. Of course, there are few disadvantages, but we have to be face this pandemic in order to not to waste our single year. So even the university and the government and the health officials, these three people are closely working with to ensure the safety of the international students. UK universities are gearing up for the responsible to the rapid change in the circumstances. So considering to the different dates and considering to the courses wherever they're possible on an online or blended learning provision. So so whenever there are the chances, they are trying to be very, very honestly, they are trying to be very hard these UK universities have reacted proactively and rapidly to protect our current student, expecting the including swift move to the online provision as well as equip like initiatives to the ensure to the fusion students and some variety of experiences. So so as we have already discussed, then in a T20 entry, then so they are with always with the students. And next we talk about the scholarships. Okay, scholarship students should refer to the back-to-back university if they have applied in order to disrupt these scholarship issues. Some universities in a UK, like they are issuing a scholarship from £1,000 to 5,000 GBP, and even some of them are issuing like 5,000 at most. It depends upon the student quality. If the student have very good percentages in a 10th, 12th, and the graduation levels, they have the good criteria with an IELTS course, they are giving an almost of 5,000. And even some of the universities are they have the scholarships like Vice Chancellor scholarships and Global India scholarships. Like they have the wide variety of these scholarships. So they haven't been changed any kind of these positions like things anything. So as per this academic conditions, the students will get all kind of scholarships depends upon their academic background. Okay, and the students are recommended not to book any flights. Okay, make any accommodation arrangements. They can they can apply for their visa until they can apply for the visas. So the government is strictly asking the students not to book any flights, not to book any accommodation until the international flights will begin. So as soon as we are into this one, so definitely not to book for any accommodations, not to book any accommodation. This will help you for like anything. So it will be very easier for any students and not to waste our time or not to waste time on this one thing, this kind of a thing. So hopefully by these things, scholarships may be granted as per this earlier. Then even UK Home Office has announced that graduate rate is still going ahead. As long as the student complete the course, they will be eligible. And one more very good news for the students that the UK government is not at all going to change these PSW policies. Like after the graduating of 2 years post-study work visa, they are not going to change. This is the very big news for the students. So, so whatever the thing they have already made earlier for the January intake, people who are already graduated, they are automatically eligible for postgraduate work visa. Okay. And even if the course has an enrollment of online learning, and even one more thing that if the program is taking an online program, okay, suppose suppose if the student had the 2 years duration program, so one semester he's been already studied in an online, and the rest of the 3 semesters have been happened in like in an offline program, and the student has completed. then it doesn't have any effect on the post graduation work visa. So directly he's eligible, but the only thing is like he has to clear all this examination and get the certificates, then only he is eligible. That is an only one criteria to get the post-study work visa as of now. Even in this pandemic, if the student have taken the classes in an online, it doesn't have any effect on post-study work visa. This is an also very good news, and so whenever hopefully then pray for the international flights begin as soon as the environment get closer. That's it. So everything will gettle down very smoothly. Okay. Then so as per the scholarships has been already over, then qualifications and UK universities are still accepting the applications for the making conditional offer letters, and if the student have like work with the universities, understand that information and evidences needed for that. Students should utilize the UCAT plans and don't have to rush for an accept the first offer they receive. So, as per the guidelines of this UKBI, don't rush too much like we need to apply for this university and get the offer letter, pay for the fee. So, wait for the deadlines and get the good universities so that you'll have the best. The office of the qualifications and examinations regulation and the equivalent regional bodies is developing the guidelines around the quick, fair, constant quality to ensure the process of calculating the student levels at the grades and to anticipate that international assessment will follow and approach. As soon as the information available with the UK universities to share with an application should contact the university, then apply too. So as soon as they receive an offer, then they need to pay it, then issue the financials and apply for these one thing, then go for a visa. Okay. Then, so as soon as you receive the offer letter, then once again I'll explain the visa procedure. Once again, I'll explain the visa procedure for like how visa is being provided for an UK paper. Then initially, then we need to like collect the documents. So your 10th and 12th one and graduation, all the semester wise memos. If you are going for a post graduation level, now we required like all semester wise memos and original degree certificate, EMM, PC, and ILTS scorecard. So, and three letter of recommendation from any professors or else, if you are working for any organization, then employers must be given. So, if you are arranging all these kind of documents, then select the university and select the program as per your interest. And my suggestion is like to select the university with before selecting the university, like see, check with the rankings, observe the course modules, and see the course output. Then how the program is output. Then check with the what are the program outcome, and even also it is check with that what like what are the employability skills after the completion of the program. Like these are all the few parameters we have to be considered before selecting the university or a program. So as soon as you select like at least apply for a 2 to 3 universities, apply it, and within a 1 week to 2 weeks, then you will get a conditional offer letter. Or else, if you meet all the conditions, then you will get direct unconditional offer. So if there is any conditions like meeting criteria like ILTS, like else any documents missing, then apply for it and make it your offer is unconditional. Then after the unconditional, there is a like clearly they'll mention like how much fees they have to be paid for the university. So some universities will charge like 3,000 to 5,500. Then